Good morning, Gabby family. Yo, like, before I begin this video, I need to explain my face really quick. Right now it's Halloween. I don't know. I'm gonna try to edit it and post this video by the time I finish making the video, but a lot of stuff be happening when I don't be expecting it, so that's why I gotta tell you guys it's Halloween. So excuse my face, but it's Halloween and I don't really know how to make them. My eyelashes, this is my first time doing eyelashes, and look, this one don't even want to stay down. Girl, it's a hot ass mess. But I also want to say that I'm making this video not to blast all my information on the internet, or that's really it. But I'm making this video for people who's going through something I went through, or already got over something I went through. That way we can all connect and live life peacefully. I've always wanted to make this video for people who like keep up with me and subscribe to me and will be subscribed to me, so they can see where I've come from, what I've been through. Like, I always wanted to keep it 1,000 on this channel, not 100 but 1,000 on this channel, 150 on this channel, my nigga. Like, but so this is why we're gonna end up talking about my exes, and this hopefully will be the last time I talk about my ex, like in endeavor. I might refer back to it because it's been a long time. So yes, it's true, I was in a long distance relationship for 7 years. Alright, I don't want to make this video super long, but y'all like my toys. You like how we're looking. Okay, I am making a twist video, like a crochet review video, so look out like the end of this month. Then this month is October. Okay, the end of next month to see like my final review on these toys and where they from and what's popping. Okay, new segment on my channel alert. Boom 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 boom. My lipstick is coming off. Whatever. Okay, so how I met my long distance relationship, both things. We met off of Tagged. If you don't know what Tagged is, I think there was a different name for it back then. Cause I know they had Tagged and they had another one that was like the same thing but different. It wasn't Meet Me. I'm blurring it. High Five. Oh hey. Weak as fuck.
Who are you talking to?
YouTube.
No. You don't look bad. It just wasn't expected as an experiment.
That's why I was knocking at your door earlier just to show you my Halloween. I was like, I decided to do something.
What are you?
Nothing.
Cool. How'd you put your eyelash on?
I did it basically. This is a fail. This is just a fail. Like this part popping all the way.
Oh, I can see that. Like, I couldn't tell until you
fail.
It looks nice though.
Thank you.
Are you into makeup and stuff?
I don't know how to do makeup. If I did know, then I would probably.
You pause it? Whatever. Oh, you can always edit.
That's what it was called. It was called High Five. And we met off of, I think it was High Five. Did High Five get a new tag? If you know High Five, you found way back when. And you know High Five. I first got on High Five, not even trying to do anything. I think, you know what I'm saying? I've always been into social media sites, and like, even though we call it dating apps, I never really use them for dating. I just use them to talk to people. And they would be like complimenting me, and I'm like, cool. They'd be like, let's do this. No, I think I got my first dating app was MySpace like everybody else, but like my first like actual Meet Me app, and it was called something else. It was like something world, but I forgot what it was called before. It was called Meet Me. But I had it in I think that was 7th grade. I remember I took a photo, not knowing what the hell I was doing. Took a photo like this. Watch. Like this. If you find a Meet Me that has this of a girl like this and like some sweatpants and stuff, and she looks like young as hell like this, it's probably me. Okay, I haven't been able to log into that or find out what email I was using, because I've only been using 3 emails my whole life. But I don't know, maybe I use a new email because I want my mom to find it or something. I don't know. I've been trying to find it and I can't find it to save my life. It's like the same exact app but different name. So it was like Tagged. I know it was called Tagged. I think the other one was High Five though. Tagged. Yeah, it was just basically dating app. You text people like people's photos, statuses, comment. This is before I got I mean, I think I had Facebook, but I was like still talking using Tag. I didn't get on there too often. I don't even remember how I started talking to my long distance relationship because I used to talk to everybody. Not like a whole. Why is he just staring at me? Okay, not even like, this is why I don't do YouTube videos. But anyways, not in like a hoe-ish way. But I was just, I don't know. People would message me and I would respond. Like, I was really, really nice back then, so I wouldn't just be like, hell no. So I used to talk to like anybody who messaged me. That's why, you know, like me nowadays, I have like mad friends. But it actually ended up being good because now I got mad writers who, like, even if they from a different state, I know they will like pull up if a nigga ever like try to put his hands on me. I know I got people from all over the world, not all over the world, but all over America that would pull up in like quick second. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I remember starting to talk to him. I just remember, I think we found the conversations one time, and then we already, I don't know how we started talking. Damn, this is probably the worst intro of a lifetime of intros, y'all. Cause I really don't remember. I know we started talking outside. I know I sent him a screenshot proving that he's the one who started talking to me first. Cause we have, I think we probably would still have this argument today. But somehow from Tagged it got to Facebook. Cause I think I actually was more on Facebook than Tagged, like I was saying. So I was like, messaging me from there, blah blah blah. Cause Tagged was just like random, you know what I'm saying? How my boyfriend messaged me. Yeah, so we started messaging each other off of Facebook, and we was just clicking. Boom, 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 boom. If you are into the zodiac sign, he's a Sagittarius and I'm a Leo. So you know, like they say we're like one of the most strongest compatible signs. So they say, and I could see it because we just click. When we first started talking, it was more kind of like a chill thing. We didn't want things to go any farther. Well, we didn't say we want to get any farther, but we think about it. I said it's my 7-year relationship. I'm only 21 years old. So if you do the math, which I had to think about, 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. I was 14 motherfucking years old. So I didn't know what the hell I thought I was doing about 14 years. I didn't know. From 14-year-old to 21-year-old, I would just go back and stop myself, bitch. Like, why you gonna say it's a nigga you never remember? Anyways, so I think we get, the more we started talking, the more I started to, you know, get those butterflies like you get, and was like, okay, we rocking low key. I would never met him though. So then we started to be like, he asked me to be his girlfriend, or whatever. And he wasn't my first relationship or anything. And first I was iffy, but he told me that he was gonna come down to Colorado, where I'm from. He was in North Carolina. He's from North Carolina. So, and I was like, I don't know about this long distance shit. Cause I heard about long distance relationships that don't work and how they just be cheating on you while you over here being loyal to them. And so I was like, oh no, honey, no. I used to be more ghetto too, but no one even knew. Now that people think I'm ghetto now, but like, nah, I was just under the low key ghetto. So I was like, no, honey. I was like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So he was like, no, I'm coming down to Colorado next summer. And I was like, bet. And so we just started dating or whatever, and we got really, really close. So he, like I said, he wasn't my first boyfriend. He was my first crush. He was my first kiss, but he was my first love. Anyway, so we're not gonna make this, I'm trying to make this video not too emotional. So it's kind of weird that I'm making this video right now. But anyways, of course we got closer and closer. We FaceTimed like all the time. Like we did Uvu a lot. Do you know, if you guys don't know what Uvu is? I think back in these days Facebook didn't have video chat. So it was just like Skype was like the main thing around that time. Like Skype, and yeah, and then Uvu came out, and like some people started using Uvu. And I know we started using Uvu. Like we would FaceTime each other all the time, and we would always be laughing. I would always see him blushing. And, you know, you can tell like a dude, and he would always like move the phone to like the like ceiling and stuff when he was blushing, because he didn't want me to see him blushing. Like we just really had a really, really, really strong connection. And we was just really strong. I wasn't like super crazy back then, so everything was just kind of chill and nice. The more we got older is when the more it starts to become like a realization, like, yo, like, we need to figure something out. Like, we get older, like, we have to grow up, move the fuck out, like, what we about to do. So, that's when I guess more problems came. Is when we started to become, like, yo, like, more serious. Because before we was just kind of chilling, we was rocking with it, you my boo thing, cool. I don't know. I don't even know why we were serious, but we were. Looking back at it, I don't know why we became serious. I just know we had like a connection that I've never had before with anybody else, and he was saying the same thing. So I don't know. And when we started having those problems because we started to disagree a lot, I got really attached. She got really attached. So we both started to like, instead of like becoming more in love, which we did, but instead of becoming like more caring, we became more crazy, if that makes sense, because we were more attached. I don't know how to explain it. If you've never been there, then you won't understand it. So I started to be like one of them girls who were like 10 minutes late. What? You walked in, you supposed to get home 2 minutes ago. Like crazy as fuck. I would be like, and I was like this for years. I'll be like the one who would be like, he'd be like, hold on, I have to go pee, I'm gonna call you back. Why can't you? And I was like, why can't you just leave me on the phone? Like, why do you have to hang up? I was so afraid of him hanging up. I put all my effort into one person. So I was literally chastising him. Like, look, what the fuck? What, you thought you was leaving? Not me. So, and then he would hang up, and then it would be like 10 minutes later, and I'd be like, it took you 10 minutes to go pee? 10 minutes? It took you 10 minutes? And then it'd be like making a sandwich. I'm like, it doesn't take 20 minutes to make a damn sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It would be like that crazy. So it started, like, we already gained all these feelings to each other. So it just started to be like a hot ass mess. Like, we still were cool. Like, we definitely had a very good time. I'm saying, like, that's where the problem started to arose. It's like, I think if I was probably more chill most of the time, we probably would be better. But I mean, you can't really help it. Like, and he wasn't perfect either. The more he started to grow, the more is when he started to go to high school. And I never became like a party person, but he wanted to go, like, he wasn't like super big of a party person. He had to get lit with his friends a lot and stuff like that. And I was just, now I'm okay. I'm kind of that person. I'm not a party person, but I like to get lit with my friends. But so he started to do, like, I don't know. I guess when he started to, like, I don't know how to explain it. We both started to change when we got older, because of course you start maturing, you start changing as a human being. We started talking when we was only 13, 14 years old, so of course we was kids then, and now we're becoming adults. And then I remember, so within all those arguments, we were off and on a lot. Okay, like when I say off and on, you're gonna be thinking like, okay, they came 1 year and they left 2 years. No, we were only off for like a few days, because we got an argument over like some bullshit. I don't even know what most of the time we got an argument over. I know nowadays like why we got an argument, like more recently, but back then I don't even know why we were arguing. But and so like it came off and on again, and then eventually like the offs became more longer and longer. So the off and on again used to be a couple hours, and then it went to a couple of days, and it went to like the longest I think we went off and on was like a month. You know what I'm saying? I went off was like a month. One day while we were on, like when we ever went off and it was started to be like a month, it would be like we was like kind of slowly start to get back to where we were. And whenever we went off for that amount of time, we thought we were done talking to each other. But somehow it would either be him messaging me or me messaging him. And sometimes we would start as friends and we end up like back to like together. We broke up because he didn't come to Colorado that year. He said he was coming to Colorado. And then I think he was like a little out there. He said he was coming out. I was like, I don't want to be in this relationship, so I broke up with him. But we were still like, we were still on and off. But like we were basically in a relationship, but we didn't have a title. You see what I'm saying? Like we knew that you only fuck with me, I only fuck with you. The end. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we weren't in a relationship, but we basically were. And then yeah, so on or off, like I said, we always start back as friends because we don't think that we're trying to get back together. We didn't even think we were gonna stop talking again, because we always made an agreement that if something ever happened, that we will always remain friends above everything, because now we had a genuine connection feeling that we will always remain friends over everything. So we would always talk again as friends, and obviously it wasn't that long ago that we was in a whole relationship, so, or a whole fling. So those feelings would just start coming back up, and then we would just be like fucking on each other again. So one time, like while we're off, sometimes we would get boyfriends or girlfriends or something like that, or people we used to talk to outside, because we would never think that we would talk to each other again, and somehow we did. So of course it was not like a problem we started talking to other people, because we wasn't thinking we was going to talk again, which was stupid obviously, because we kept happening. But again, we're young and we're dumb, because of course we just kept doing this shit again, but we're young and we're dumb, so we're like, nah, you fucked up, nah, nah, and then we'll be like done, and then we'll start talking to each other again. Anyways, but so on one of our offs, my ex-boyfriend, who I started talking to one of our offs, because I had multiple boyfriends on our offs, he had multiple girlfriends, or multiple girls we talked to, I had multiple boys I talked to, not that deep, we didn't get that deep, but whatever. And he hit me up, he wanted to hang out, and I was like, cool, whatever. I already knew, like, my ex, like, I was attracted to him, but I wasn't, like, the state of mind he was in, and I think I'm going to do a story time on him. Like, we're still cool now. Like, I knew that I couldn't pursue a future with him, so I wasn't too worried about getting sucked back in. Like, no, nah. But right before, because he told me about, like, a week or two before that we were going to hang out that day, and right before the day actually arrived, the dude from North Carolina hit me up again. And we basically started talking about, we were still on like that friend level, but we ended up being friends, and then we're like not thinking that we're gonna get back together, but then we, of course we do. So we were still on the friendship level. But since we were still on the friendship level, I went to my ex that day. It wasn't that big of a deal to me because we were still on friendship level. We wasn't planning on getting back together. So blah blah blah. Okay, so I forgot something. Right when we started talking to each other in the beginning, not in the beginning, but like a year later, is when I lost my virginity on one of our offs. So I won't give a full story of my virginity, because I kind of want that to be another story time. So anyways, I feel really bad. Like, we wasn't together, or else I would have cheated on him. I never cheated on anybody in my entire life. But for some reason, like I said, we had like this weird ass bond. Like, we knew we only wanted each other, but it wasn't ever like I was cheating on him if I talked to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? I lost virginity, and I was so scared. I was in denial for like 2 days that I lost virginity, because I didn't see the blood on the bed or anything. And then I was so scared that if I told him that he was not going to talk to me again. And that, after I like thought about it a couple of days later, and that's how I knew that I actually like loved him, because how afraid I was to lose him. I lost my virginity January 2nd, 2013. So yeah, and I told him, he was not happy. He was like, you lost your virginity to somebody else, blah 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 blah. He wasn't a virgin himself, but I guess I don't think we made a pact that he would take my virginity or whatever, but whatever. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I went with my ex, and then we was just chilling, watching movies with his dad and his auntie, and they left to go do something. And then he started, we were like laying down cuddling, he started to like feel on me and shit. Things led to another. We didn't have sex or anything, but it came close to it. And me being me, I told the North Carolina dude, I was like, cause I stopped it before it got anywhere. I was like, nah, like, but like my ex, out of everybody, even to this day, my ex from back then is the person who knows my spots the most to push to give me, like, they call it like not G-spots, what do they call them, like spots that can get you turned on automatically. I forgot what it's called. Like, he hit the spot, like, that's like sex. I don't know how to explain it. Like, he knew the spots to touch to get me feel that way. Like, we all have like them trigger spots. Like, oh shit. Like, some dudes, like, if you kiss in my area, it's dead. Like, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And he knows I'm not gonna explain to y'all what my spots are in case of my next boo is watching this or my new boo. But he knew the spots, so he started touching those spots, and I was feeling some type of way. And then I stopped it before it got something crazy. But anyway, so since it was like starting to do something, I decided to telling the North Carolina dude because we always, like, whenever we were off and we came back on, we always told each other what happened while we were off. Did you have sex with somebody? Did you talk to somebody? Did you kiss anybody else? Blah blah blah. We always kept it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was expressing too much into the relationship, because my mom always taught me not to give your all or give your 1,000 into a relationship. But look at me, how you zoom. So we told each other like everything, like everything. And we couldn't get mad because he wasn't together, blah blah. So I told him, even though we were talking then, but it wasn't that serious because we were still on the friend before we came fully back together. And this dude was crying, my G. He was crying, like you can hear him, like he was like, but you can hear him like, yo, like I'm fine, blah 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 blah. No, yeah, you can hear him like his voice like chuckling up a little bit. Like he wasn't full ballooning, but he was chuckling. And that's when I knew, like, I done fucked up some shit. Cause he, like, we never had a chuckle before. Even though, like, in my mind I was like, he wasn't even like on our full like relationship level, but okay. And I didn't do anything, but that's really where the situation kind of goes downhill. So I am aware of my faults within this situation, but the way it ended definitely has nothing to do with me. Well, ish. Okay, let me just fast forward the timeline. So since then, like I said, we were having like little problems, and I was crazy, and he was looking too annoying. And he's always had a like, and he tried to communicate less with me because he tried to stop talking to me that day, and I like was like, nah, like you not leaving me. Like I would never let someone leave me very easy if I really love them. Like if you ever see me just be like, bye. I don't like you. Like I really don't like you. I always fight for what I like, and that I'm a fighter. I was raised a fighter. I've always been a fighter. I always will be. So since that day, like our emotions was there, but our feelings, like the relationship wasn't fully there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how Dom and Christy first broke up, they were saying like they still loved and cared for each other, but like the relationship wasn't fully ever the same again. Like he didn't trust me anymore. So like before we could trust each other, we knew we told each other everything. We trusted each other. It was us against the world. You know what I'm saying? And after that day, he was just like, I guess now I'm thinking about it, he kind of was just like, this bitch is like everybody else. Even though I was like, we wasn't even like together. But okay. So he kind of like, his communication level started to go down. He was like, I just been hurt too much. I kept him like, what's wrong? Like I let it pass for like months because I always thought it was like my fault, and eventually he told me like he's been hurt a lot, so it wasn't just me. Like he was like, that situation affected him, but it wasn't just that. He's been hurt a lot from other people, like on or off and before that. So he just like fucked up in that. So that's probably why I still talked to him, because I felt bad. Like even though I knew I wasn't getting the full attention and love like I used to. This is a weird conversation to have. But I think that's why I still talk to him, because I was like, okay, like, and I cared for him obviously. So fast forward to this year, or last year, around the end of September, beginning of October, one of my ex, he's not my ex, he's like someone I talked to but wasn't my ex, while we were on one of our offs. I think we had the biggest off, which was like 2 months or 3, and so that's when I got a new ex. I got close to someone else, but we started, well, I don't know, we started talking. We was on and off a lot too. It's so crazy. I think I'm gonna make a story talk about that ex too, because ooh, he's psycho. You see the psycho ex, that's the psycho ex. But anyways, so now I'm talking to the North Carolina dude again, and whenever I talk to the North Carolina dude, bitch, your loyalty is on fleek. That's how I was like, you don't trust me anymore. Like, I'm probably the most loyal person to you that you would ever get in your entire like that situation is some bullshit, but I didn't cheat on him. No, if we're fully in fact and we know that we don't even talk to each other, I'm loyal as fuck. I've never cheated on anybody in my entire life. Never will. So, we're talking again, and we're trying to be like Buddha or whatever. This is last September, end of October. My ex messaged me, was trying to like get me to go to his house again, and then I was like, nah. Like I kept like dodging him. Like he would kept messaging me, and I was like, nah. I don't even know why I was responding. I should have just blocked the nigga, but I wasn't trying to like he be having like, he's like one of the people that are depressed, and you try not to block them because you don't want them to like kill themselves or something. So I was like, no, just like relax, no. And then being loyal as fuck, like nah, like I don't need you, I don't want you, like relax. I'm not coming over. No, we're not having fun. No, we're not hanging out as friends. Like, leave me alone. And he started like cussing me smoothly out, like calling me bitches, and I'm not gonna say too much because it was a hot ass mess. But anyway, so then he blocked me from messaging him, because now this is when you can like block people from messaging you, but you don't have to block them from your whole Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we were talking on Facebook, and so I made a status being like, it's crazy how you can say you care about someone or you want to love them or you love them or this and what, right when something happens you want to call them a bitch and da 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 da. It wasn't exactly like that, but that was like the main words I was saying. And then I guess, I don't know if to this day I don't know if he's seen that message. I just know a couple minutes later, we were talking, having a normal conversation. A couple minutes later I was blocked from the North Carolina dude. And then so I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. I know he wasn't perfect like last year around this time, but we were still talking. So that's the only reason I would think that I would just get blocked out of nowhere, because anything else doesn't make sense. But I don't know, because the nigga don't talk to me. So I'm gonna try to finish this video as soon as I can. But I'm like, hello, yo, no. First, I was like messaging him like again, like hello, like what's good, like what? And then the final message I sent was, what's wrong now? And then he blocked me because he wasn't responding. He was just leaving me on the scene. And then so for like a good month, I was like, he's gonna message me back, like. He can't get mad over that. He has to actually ask me what's wrong, right? Like, he shouldn't have, like, assumed that I was talking to my ex because I was making a status about him, which was stupid as fuck. Shouldn't have even made a status, but I'm saying, like, so I was thinking of all the possibilities in my head, and the big one, obviously, was the status, because that's the last thing I wasn't, like, he was talking to me when I posted. So I was like, he could have just thought, like, that was a status saying I was talking to somebody else, blah, blah, blah. But if you're watching this video now you know the truth. And so if you blocked me and we stopped talking over that bullshit, then you know the truth, and you know that's just stupid as fuck. Because the reason I made this status is because I was telling him not to fuck with me, or not, that I'm not doing anything with him because of you. So anyways, now I'm back to my righteous self. Like, let's get it popping. Let me continue. Like I said, we already made a pact that we was gonna be friends, regardless if we end up being in a relationship, because like we already knew all this shit was kind of like going through. So it's like, even if we're not together, it's just we made the promise that we will be friends. And I took it to the heart. Like, I took that serious. So he blocked me, and it's like 6 months now, and I'm like, okay, like this shit is serious. This is the longest we ever went without talking. Like, hold on, this shit mad serious. So, I decided to finally try to message him again through Snapchat because he blocked me on Facebook from messaging him, so I can't message him. And it says pending because he deleted me. And then he actually responds like right away. First, it took me a little while to think about what his name is because I got a new phone, or for some reason I didn't have his name in my contacts or my recent messages. Maybe because he deleted me, I don't know. So I had to think of a Snapchat name because I tried to search for his name that was in my contact, but no. And I finally remembered, and I was like, I think it's the right now. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, and I seen the he accepted me. I seen the rest of our message, and I was like, oh, this is him. And then I was like, do you remember me? And he was like, of course, blah blah blah. So he finally responded, and then we started to do the regular thing that we usually do, blah blah. Do you have? And he was like, do you have a girlfriend? Thinking that he was just gonna be like, nah, and I'd be like, cool. Like, I honestly was messaging him on like some friend type ish. I think I apologized for being, I don't know, crazy or something. I don't even know. I'm not going back to that messages. Like, I'm not. But I know I apologize. I think I swear I apologized for being crazy. And he said, I know it's not on you, blah blah blah. It's not all on you, blah blah blah. Because I think I had mad communication problems. And so I was like, do you have a girlfriend? And this nigga actually said, yes. So now we reached our first, oh, hey girl.
I've been here for like 5 minutes, but I'm about to go to the store. Do you need anything?
What's that you gonna do?
Oh, it has to be on break, so I have to drop my uniform off. Continue. What are you talking about? You just doing a daily vlog?
No.
What's she talking about, Joe?
I guess you're gonna have to watch my video.
Ah, but you don't like me to watch your video.
Not in front of me.
She backwards, y'all. She ain't even gonna put this in the video, but
Yes, I am.
oh no, not me looking deuces.
What was it saying? I finally decided to message him. My sister's crazy. I finally decided to message him, and I was like, yeah, well, okay, we were fast forward. He said he had a girlfriend, so now we want to reach a new problem. Because we talked to each other, we said, oh yeah, I talked to this person. He would be like, I had sex with her, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but now he's like currently doing the shit. So I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Even though I messaged him trying to be friends, like I honestly didn't message him trying to get back together or anything like that. Now, I don't know, I'm very possessive. So I find his girlfriend, I was like, you have a who? Nah, nigga, you mine. Now that I knew someone else had him, I was like, try it again. But, so we were just still just talking. We talked as friends for a long time. We even, like, I don't like this conversation. Okay. Like, I know I was at my grandpa's house at the time, living for a couple of months, not for that long, just right before I moved to Hawaii, because of bullshit with my apartment building that I was in before. But and there was this crazy ass lady there going psycho, and my stomach was hurting really, really bad. I was having like stomach pains and stuff. So he was like on the phone with me, and he stayed on the phone with me literally from like morning all the way into nighttime. And we talked and we talked, and he told me how he met his girlfriend, and he stayed on the phone and just made sure I was okay with my stomach pains. And like, there was this crazy lady at our house doing some crazy shit, trying to stab somebody, girl. I'm from the hood, so it was always some crazy shit going on in my neighborhood. So there was some lady by our house trying to, no, she was literally at our house because she was trying to stop her boyfriend that was in her house. Man, and I went in my room and I was going to bed. This is how you know I'm used to the crazy shit. I went in my room and I was going to bed. He was like, "Oh, lay down, blah blah blah." And he sat on the phone. We wasn't even talking. He's like, "How are you feeling?" Blah blah blah. Literally the whole fucking day. And this is why I actually was like loving this nigga, because he's different than like most niggas that I know. like we was literally on the phone. We was talking about like bullshit. Like we was catching up, but we was like, oh, just talking. And then I reminded him how crazy I was, because eventually, like, of course, after a nigga does that shit for you, you gonna start feeling some type of way again, because it's like, okay, you still care. I love you. Like, where did the feelings go? Like, it was never occurred to me that we was not done talking for forever. I just thought you was mad, to be honest. Like, so eventually, it's like a month later. Around this time, is when I knew I was moving to Hawaii. So my sister told some of her Marine friends that I was moving to Hawaii, and one of them messaged me. One of them was like, "Oh, she's cute." Blah blah blah. My sister's like, "Can you get your Instagram? Can you get your number? I don't get my number. Can you get your Instagram?" Yeah. So he's starting to talk to me now. Like, we're talking now, but we're not like. If I'm talking to the North Carolina boo, I'm not really caring about anybody else, to be honest. So I would talk to him. I knew him with the North Carolina. Literally, as my sister told me that he didn't want to be in a relationship, and I was like, that's perfect. I was like, I don't know nobody in Hawaii besides my sister, so you can definitely show me around. We can have fun as friends, because I can be friends like with dudes. They say girls can't be friends with dudes, and that's kind of true, but except for like me. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm like cocky or anything, but like, I don't explain it. It's crazy because people who are like friends, like, I've never had a dude friend who didn't like me or didn't like my sister, didn't like my friends, didn't have some type of connection of liking somebody, you know what I'm saying? So it's, I don't know if I believe this statement is true or if it's wrong, because like almost all my exes except for one, I'm cool with, and I can message right now and be like, what's good? And we could hang out, and if I'm in a relationship, I am in a relationship right now, and I could still like hang out with them and not do anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a little iffy on that little statement, but so I think when they were, this is like, so yeah, that was around April. So I was talking to the Marine dude, but I literally would message him like once he messaged me like hi, and then it'll be like Monday, and then I'll message him back on like Friday and be like hi. Like, I was messaging him like mad slow because I didn't really care to message him, but I was in a relationship, so that's the reason why I wasn't responding, period. But me and the North Carolina dude kept getting closer and closer like we usually do, and starting falling back into the trap like we usually do. So I don't know what happened. I was making a joke one day because, bitch, I'm crazy. So what you about to hear, if you want to fast forward, you can fast forward, because I'm about to tell you that I'm just crazy. So I told him, and I'm laughing because I'm crazy. I told him that I was going to tie. He was starting to have problems with his girlfriend, right? And so, I forgot what happened or what she said to him. Like, if she left him, she was gonna kill him. I don't know. I said, bitch, try me. So I told him that I was going to, I don't know if this is why I told him this, but I forgot why the conversation started. But I remember that I told him that I was going to tie his girlfriend up, put a house that I have in the desert, which I don't have one right now, but I was going to buy a house in the desert, like at the middle of no motherfucker where nobody even know what state it's in, and drive her there, leave her there, out in the dry. Now, I don't even think I was going to leave her in my house. I think I was coming to my house, but she was just going to be out in the middle of the desert. And then I was going back to her, and I was going to tie me onto the back of my car, like, and I was going to make her like run and chase it, because she's going to be all dry, she's going to be dehydrated, and I was going to like make her chase it. Yo, I'm crazy. Okay, so I was like, and I was laughing like this, how I was laughing on the phone, and he was like, he was like, see, this is why I don't talk to you. You're crazy. I'm laughing, but it's actually really sad. And I was like, no, I'm not crazy. I was just joking, even though I wasn't joking. No, I was joking. Like, I wouldn't actually do that. Like, if it's your girlfriend, you fuck with her, yo, wait, okay, bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I said, I'm sorry, I'm making Jason. It was more than that, but that's all I remember telling him. And he was like, yo, I'm from when I did crazy ass shit, like as I just told you, the suit, she literally stabbed me from a couple times, and I was weak as hell. Not even weak, I was just like, I didn't even think about calling the cops. I was just like, I called about calling the ambulance to make sure he was okay, but I didn't really want her to go to jail. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm used to that shit. So we started to get closer then, and him and his girlfriend started to have like real problems. He's like, we're not gonna work out, blah blah. I was like, then you can leave her. I was like, you already know you're talking to me anyways, so I don't know what the point of her is anymore. Anyway, it's like, you never had this problem before. Like, I don't know. I don't even know why you're still with her. You always choose me first, then you choose me again. But then I told him, like, make sure you break up with her, it's for you. Like, I don't want you to end up resenting me, be like, I broke up with her because of you, blah 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 blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, if you break up with her, it's because you want to break up with her. Like, don't play that shit with me. And I was like, but if you love her and you stay with her, like, let me know. And I was just I told him multiple times, at least like 5-6 times. And then at the end of like May is when I started to be like, yo, what are you really about to do? Because it's been like almost 2 months. It's been like a month and a half, almost 2 months, and you still haven't broke up with her. He kept saying like, I'm gonna break up with her, I'm gonna break up with her, I'm gonna break up with her, don't leave me, no, don't stop talking to me, no, I choose you, don't break up with her, blah 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 blah. And finally I was like, why are you, I was like, sometimes it's not telling me, like, I'm not a stupid bitch. Like, again, you're not the only one person I've been in a relationship with. I've been in multiple relationships. Why are you like, I'm not stupid. I've been down this road before. Not been down this road, but I'm like, I've seen this shit happen. I'm not fucking stupid. And he was like, I'm with her. So like, it was some dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. If I could send you the screenshots, I would. My friend Hawa probably has them because I screenshotted and sent it to that. And it was like, but it's on my old phone. I have a new phone now. It was like, I'm with her to try to figure out how to be with you, some shit like that. Like, I'm with her just like he was saying she was just like a test subject, and he's like, I know I need to train myself to be better with you, and blah 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 blah. No, I'm not perfect, blah 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 blah. So I'm with her to like basically like experiment and figure out myself and how I can be better to you. And I was like, be better to me? I was like, first of all, we girl females, but we two different bitches. You can't be with nobody else to figure out how to be with me. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? I told him that just like that. And then basically he kept feeding me that shit for the whole month and a half about why he's not breaking up with her, all these excuses on some bullshit. And then so there was 1 week where on Monday I went to the viewing of my step grandma's, it was because she passed away. Tuesday we went to her funeral. Wednesday we buried her. Thursday I think was a little break in between. Friday I went to the viewing of my sister because my sister passed away. Saturday we went to the funeral. Sunday we buried her, and then the Monday he told me he chose the bitch over me. That Monday, this nigga, I gave him a whole 2 months to tell me that he wanted to be with the bitch before I got too attached. I said, tell me you want to be with the bitch before I got too attached. And he goes like, no, I chose you, I choose you. This nigga waited until the week, literally days after I buried my grandmother and my sister, to tell me that he wants to choose the other bitch. He waited until I was grieving. I already felt like I was losing everything to tell me I'm losing him too. literally, if he told me, and like, I don't know if he thought I was joking, but if he told me what, I kept telling him, tell me what you want. Like, don't give me attached, tell me what you want. If he told me, like, yo, I think I'm just stay with her, I literally would have been like, cool, bad. Like, I would have been like salty, but I would have been like, not even salty, I would have just been like, cool. Like, I would have been hurt because my feelings weren't too attached. Now you wait until I'm fully attached. You wait until I'm going through funerals and shit with my own sister to tell me. After I lose my own sister, you want to tell me that you want to choose another bitch? After I gave you 2 months? 2 months? He did break up with her, but he said he was going to go back to her. And whatever. And I was like, you probably never even broke up with her. And he was like, no, I swear I did, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward a little bit. When I asked him when we first started talking, we was on the phone for like all day. I asked him when they started talking, and he said like a couple of months after we started talking, or a couple of weeks after we started talking, or whatever. So now we're caught up to today. And I told her I don't get off Snapchat that much anymore, but if you want to follow me on Snapchat, I'm gonna do it. And so I'm just going through Snapchat stories, and I came across his. Tell me why he's posting happy 1 year anniversary. Bitch, I look at the date. Tell me why that's literally like a week and a half, 2 weeks after we stopped talking. Bitch, tell me how. Tell me how, bitch. Tell me how. Oh, I'm not happy. I wasn't happy. I was like, skirt, skirt, skirt. First of all, what he's saying, this nigga was just lying, bro. Like, why lie? Like, just be with stuff. I don't know why he had to make himself seem better. It made me feel better before he destroyed me. Like, literally, if he told me we started talking 2 weeks after we started talking, I would have already felt like our relationship wasn't shit, and I would have stopped talking to him then. If he told me that he liked her when I gave him multiple chances to tell me, I would have stopped talking to him then, and I would have been fine. He waited to the point that I wouldn't have been fine to leave me, and he left me. Why does he want me to be hurt? For some reason, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. Y'all remember Erica from Black Girl Stuff? Bitch, I really don't understand. Bitch, I don't understand. I really don't. So now, not only am I seeing that he was lying, but I'm actually seeing, like, I'm clicking, because it's like Wednesday, so he's like doing Women Crush Wednesday, and he's just posting videos and clips of a new bitch, right? This is like 3 weeks ago, not like the beginning of October, and I'm just like, this is where I'm like, I'm hurt. Because I'm like, I really don't even know what to say right now. He's like posting like cute videos and stuff, and I'm like, and it's from like a year ago, and I'm like, either we barely stopped talking or we were talking then, like, what do you mean? I'm just looking at the time on all the dates, and I'm just like, oh, we were talking then, my G. Like, I was like, if little did she know, we was actually talking that time. Not only that time, but we was talking this whole, like, last 2 or 3 months before y'all, while y'all was still talking. And he was sending me photos of his dick, so what's good? Okay, see, that's my petty ghetto-ness coming out. Excuse me, we trying to be more of the Lord. Anyways, so that I think was really like, okay. Like, I was hurt, but I was like, it made me fully accept that the nigga's a bitch. Just quite frankly, like, I don't hate him, but he's a bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been through too much with that nigga to hate him, because I'm not perfect my own damn self. But I was like, it made me finally accept this shit. Like, cause doing all, like, that was, like I said, we started talking like June. That was May, June, wait. I'm talking about July, August, September. It was like 3 months and like 2 weeks later. I was still like, I don't know, because we've been through this before. So I was like, I don't know if we're really done talking or we're not talking. Because again, he said he was choosing me and he was choosing her. I was like, does the nigga even know what he wants? And that was like, oh, the nigga know what he wants. And it's not me. So of course, I can't really get into, I'm not a sentimental crying person, so I can't really get into how that feels. But you know, you've been with a nigga for 7 years and you gotta choose a whole different bitch over a couple of months. You know I was feeling some type of way, and especially seeing it. But I'm saying, like, again, that Marine dude, we're gonna get onto that now. When I came here, we started to hang out, and when I came here was a little after my sister's funeral. So me and the North Carolina dude already chose a different bitch over me. So like I was already like single, so I did, like, that's when I started to pursue him a little bit more and started to message him more than like once every couple of days. I was like, okay, like, I'm single now, I can talk to you, which I probably shouldn't have. I probably should just, it's because I don't think I've ever, since I started dating people in like, I don't know, 8th grade, ever had like an actual break for myself. I had like a small one earlier this year from like January to like April. Oh no, like January to like March, which isn't long enough. I should have had like a whole year and a half, 2 year break, at least a year. But I was like, I've never been that type of person to like take a break for myself and then decide to pursue people when I felt like I was ready and give myself time to heal. I always was just like, because I never really cared. The only person I really cared for was the North Carolina dude. Like I cared for all my exes, but not as strong. So I was easy to be like, next. I was, most of the time I was the one cutting them off. So I really was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I never had that many feelings except for him. The one and only love I've had my entire life. Anyways, and then I never even met him. It's not crazy. He's the only long distance relationship I had, but he's the most loved individual that I've ever had. He was the most famous I've ever in love with that I ever had, but I've never even met him. You would think that my relationship problems was like a real, not a real relationship, because that was a real relationship. But anyways, so the Marine dude is now my boyfriend. That's a weird ending to the story, kind of. We started dating September 1st. He gonna say October 31st, but it was September 1st. He gonna say October 31st. August 31st, because that's the day he asked me out, and then we took a shot of Henny. He's like, you take this full shot of Henny, because I don't like to drink. He's like, if you take this full shot of Henny, I know you want to be with me. And I checked that shit all the way down. Bitch, don't play with my emotions, bitch. What? It's not even a song. I don't know. I made my own songs over here, bitch. Okay, well, I'm just talking. It's already like an hour. Okay, by the time we started dating, he asked me out like 2 times, and I was still affected by my North Carolina dude. So I was like, no. And he doesn't even know. I don't think he even knows, so that's why I was saying no. Because it wasn't like just him, it was like me. I was just like, I needed that actual break between. So I was like, no. So I was just chilling for like until September. And then it was stupid to not to be together, because I was only talking to him and he told me he was only talking to me. And then everybody kept telling us that we were just stupid, like, why are we together? We're only talking to each other, blah, blah, blah. So then I finally was just like, whatever. And he asked me out. He told me that he already got the gist that we were out. Because before, I was still being like a little distant, and I started to be less distant. So he was like, I might be a good time to ask me out. And he told me he wanted to ask me out on like a special date. So I'm not going to get too much. Okay, why am I just getting into detail? That's not even the point of this damn video. Okay, so yeah. I haven't been in a relationship. We're about to be on 2 months. No, he's not like a. I know it's like a little bit after the last person, but like I said, I've never really took too long of a break from people. So he's not like a rebound or anything like that. Like, he's not like helping me get over him. I think the only thing that's been helping me get over that I can do is time. Honestly, how corny that sounds, is time. And even before this video, I was on my Instagram. I'm on Snapchat, and I was like, I was going through. Like, I don't know how I got into stories, but I was trying to see people's Halloween outfits, and I passed by this dude's named Lamest Nigga Ever story, right? And then I clicked it, and it's this nigga posting about it's the North Carolina posting on his girlfriend. I was like, oh, I named him Lamest Nigga Ever on my Snapchat, but so of course me, I couldn't click out of it, so I'm watching it. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, am I okay with being this? Like, am I okay seeing this? I literally, right before I recorded this video today, I was like, I'm not fully fine, but I'm gonna be alright. Like, seeing it didn't make me feel worse. It didn't make me feel better, but it didn't make me feel worse, if that makes sense. Like, it was just kind of like, here we go again. Not even that. It was just like, I don't know. I was just kind of like, no, I'm like, cool. But I was like, since this usually brings me down, it always brings the feelings back up. Bitch, guess what? I blocked him. I don't even know if I want to say anything else about this situation. I think I'm done talking about it. Hopefully, because it's already at like an hour. I forgot to say that where I'm at now. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Okay, so I went through, I think the first phase I went through was I was really sad for like a month. You can ask my mom. Like, I was just like depressed in my room. Like, when she walked in, she knew something was wrong, and she was like, what's wrong? It's fine. I was like, I don't know why he's mad. She knew of him, but she didn't know. There's a lot of stories. She talked to him before, not knowing it was him. She knew I was still talking to somebody, because I've talked to multiple people, like I said, not like in a hoish way, but I've never been that person just to dwell on one person. I've always, like, if I was in a relationship, I moved on very fast. And I talked to a lot of people from dating apps, and I met up with a lot of people. Like, I've had plenty of boyfriends, plenty of dates, like, you know what I'm saying? But so I was really sad. And then it came to the mad point, like, that nigga's a definite bitch, like, because of all the shit I already said. Like, how dare he just not tell me until the moment I need him the most? This is the moment he decides to leave me. Like, that really shows who he is, for one. Two, he is lying about not talking to her about how he was talking to me or whatever. So what else was he lying about? Who else was talking to me the whole time? So then it was anger. And now I think I'm at and then it was denial. Like, nah, like, I don't know, we're still talking. No, we're still talking. Like, that nigga, I don't know what's going on. Like, what? And then, now I finally at the acceptance part. And it feels so good to say that. Like, I'm still not perfect, but I'm finally like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. And that's real crazy to say, because we was doing this for 7 years, my G. This wasn't no one and done. This wasn't no quick we in, quick we out. 7 years, my G. And I'm finally getting to say, okay, we done. Okay. You want something? Okay. I always told him, if you ever trust another bitch over me, it's raps. Like, I'm a Leo, I'm prideful. If you ever trust another bitch over me, my pride will be dampened, therefore you will be gone. The end. My eyelashes, it's time to come off. But I'm gonna try to keep like this because it's motherfucking Halloween. And anybody who's gonna see me, it's gonna be a day that they can see me. So, hey. And then the next part is the moving on part. Because, wow, my eyelashes are dead trying to come off right now. Whatever. It's the my eyelashes look different. I don't know why. They're the same eyelashes, y'all. I swear on my life. But now we're at the moving on part. No, we're still at the acceptance part. No, we're at the moving on part because I accepted that shit. Now we're at the whole I deserve to be happy. I learned that it's okay not to be okay. I learned so much. So, and this man was a lesson and a blessing. Because if I didn't have him during this 7 years, I grew up in the hood. I grew up around hood rats. You know what I'm saying? So, I never hung out with stupid ass people. But there's crazy people all around me. So, I'm saying if I didn't have him, I probably would be so much more like hoish and stuff, because I always was like cool and not doing shit with people because I always had a boo. Even though it's in a different state, I always had a boo. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lesson and a blessing at the same time. Lesson because now I know not to ever be in a long distance relationship again. No offense to people who do be in a long distance relationship. I just don't see a point in it no more. I ain't doing putting my energy into it no longer. Yeah. So I'm on the moving on part. And I can't really suss that much because I literally just started that probably today when I blocked him. I seen the suss and I was like, cool, blocked. That way I can, when I feel like I really need to see that shit, or I really feel like I can really talk to you, I can say, yeah, we can be friends. But until I can really feel like we can be friends, then I'm unblocking him. I told him, I don't even know if he tried to message me because I've changed my phone number. Because my new boo got me a phone, bitch, what? And he got me a, what is it called? He got me a smartwatch, bitch, what? But anyways, and he done way more for me than my ex did, so bitch, what? Okay, let me stop, bitch, I'm ugly. Okay, anyways, I was really comparing us to yeah, when I seen the first Snapchat. Not today, but when I seen it, like, first, when I seen them posting each other, or her posting her, I was like, I'm cuter. Not trying to be cocky, but I was like, she's not ugly or anything, but I'm just cuter. Probably not right now, with all this craziness going on, but, yeah, so I will make another video saying how to move on from an ex, or move on from a breakup, or how to move on from, someone who chose another one over you. But right now I don't know. I'm still figuring out. My life right now is kind of like in a blur right now, like, and it's crazy how much effort and how much all of me I put into that person, to the point that I don't even know where I'm at right now. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't know where I stand. Like, I don't even know who I am, like, outside of like my life changing and stuff, which is crazy. I put too much effort for the person. Now I finally understand why my mom is like, do never give a person your 100%. Because if they leave, what do you have? 0%. You supposed to do you first and then them. Okay, I'm just preaching. This video already long enough. That's why I'm about to leave. So if that's the video, you guys, if you guys want to join the Happy Family, if you want the Happy Family, is link down in the description. To join the Happy Family, you gotta press the subscribe button. After you press the subscribe button, you gotta press the notification bell to get notified whenever I post. Yes, I know that was fast, but I don't want to talk about this anyway. But the craziest thing, the one thing I want to say is, if you're watching this, is you can talk to me, because I'm with God now and I believe in forgiveness. Yes, I think you a bitch on my mama, but because I don't even know what's true and what's not true. I don't even know. Like, I knew that you were affected because I've heard you chuckle and cry before. I've known the bond we have. I don't care what nobody says about a long distance relationship. I know the bond we have, and it was what's up. So honestly, can care less of what everybody else got to say about long distance. How did you believe that nigga? Of course, he's talking to other people. But anyways, so the 2 weeks after we met, obviously I knew that he was talking to the bitch while we were talking. Like, he don't get that close to be posting, oh yeah, that's my baby, da 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 da. 2 weeks after we met. After they met, bitch. Why they do that? I'm not fucking stupid. So anyways, the one thing I want to say to him is, this my new Marine dude. You know how they get station places? So he's actually getting stationed in North Carolina, and he wants me to go with him. So it looks like we might be meeting after a bye. Look, I really want to see him, y'all. I really want to see what he really has to say when I see him. I feel like that nigga gonna be stuck on stupid. That being said, see you then, bitch. Mwah.